It's full of slapstick, comedy, humour, and declarations of truly romantic, heartfelt love.
How long does the nose take? It's not your nose.
It's not my nose. I should say that's not me sort of just making it happen beforehand with method acting.
You're that good.
No, I'm that good. The nose takes about half an hour to put on.
OK.
And there's a very good team that do that before the show. And it stays on throughout the whole...
Does it affect your breathing and things like that?
No, it doesn't block my own cavities, my own sinuses. They do it very, very cleverly by making sure it sits just under the brow there and connect at the sides, so I can still smile, frown, shout. It all works.
And is it like super glued on? Because I was just thinking, is it not slightly concerning that halfway through a dramatic moment it might ping off into the audience?
I have been worried that during some of the fight routines it might just fly off. I can't sort of turn my head too quickly because it does go brrr like that if you move too quickly. But it's stayed on, and through every performance we've so far touched something wooden. It's not fallen off yet.
You've got a ton of lines in this play,
yeah.
And you're not only doing all the lines, but while sword fighting too.
While sword fighting, there's a point near the beginning where I have to deliver rhyming couplets while going through a sort of rapier fight with Matt Mordack, who is brilliant. And it's tricky, but, lots of rehearsal.
But fun. We know, a lot of people watching this will know you, of course, from Hustle, which I was looking at my notes, finished in 2012. I can't believe it.
Oh, you had to say the years. You said the years. I was much younger then. Yes, it's finished 20 years ago.
That's incredible. I guess with all, with channels on the telly, you watch these things, it seems a lot more recent. But I mean, that was great. Any chance of it coming back? To asking for a friend?
They're always just between us three, if you don't tell anyone. There's always conversations about it possibly coming back. It's something that's been really well loved by the public. It was a great success for the BBC and for Kudos, the producers. And we are ever hopeful that in some way, shape or form it might come back on our screens.
And whenever we talk to actors here about, the joy of doing both television or film and then being able to be back on the stage, and there's something quite special as well about bringing something like the RSC to the West End. Mm-hmm. And maybe explain that sort of distinction for us, because does it open it up to more people who might not think, I'm not into Shakespeare, but it's on in the West End, I'll probably go and have a look?
Yeah, it does that. The RSC is a brilliant theatre. We had wonderful support from the team there. It was amazing that we did this together, really. And it's their production that's going into the West End. But in the West End, you get all the tourists, you get a much wider audience than you would in Stratford. A lot of people do travel up to see the shows in Stratford, a lot of Americans, a lot of international people. But in the West End, it's just that it's a commercial space, it's a bigger theatre. It just gives it a better, a bigger house.
Does it change how you play a part in the West End?
No, but the space changes, because we were in the Swan, beautiful theatre in Stratford, beautiful, you've got to go. It's got a thrust stage, which means the audience end up sitting on three sides. But in the West End, it's a conventional cross-arch house, so the audience are flat on. So you have to sort of change what you do for that audience. Apart from that, and the fact that there's more people, it shouldn't really change how you perform, really.
You've got a busy few months coming up. You've got a TV series coming out, film and directing as well.
Yes. Yes, a script I written years ago called Lottery Boy. We're hoping to shoot that at the end of the year, beginning of next year. A series I did for Peacock TV in America. We shot it in Budapest. That's going to be on Sky at some point, I don't know when, I think end of May, called Ponies, Persons of No Interest. Yeah, been, trying to juggle.
And as a director, are you thinking, I'm going to make my lead do rhyming couplets with a sword and a fake nose?
Yeah, absolutely. They've all got fake... They don't know yet, so thanks for telling them. But they've all got fake noses, and I'm going to give them swords. Yeah, it'll work. On a council estate in London. I think it'll work.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice to be busy there. When does it start in the West End? When do you move?
We open June 11th, and then we open properly, though. Our press night is June 25th. Good. And we play till the 5th of September.
Busy time.
Busy time. And it's selling really well, so a little nudge to the public. Buy your tickets. It's doing well, so, yeah, very excited about it.
We're going to pay for that nose somehow.
Yes. It's got its own dressing room.
I thought so. Yeah. Adrian, so good to see you this morning.
Thanks
for being here.
Thank you
Thanks very much.
And as Adrian was just saying, Cyrano de Bergerac, I should say it in a French accent. Cyrano, yes. Is at the Noel Coward Theatre from June to September. Yes. Should we just carry on?
Shall we?